Hi everyone, Jane here at Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you're looking at the brand new 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE with a standard package in a classic silver. So I'm going to give you a quick little walk around the exterior, show you some of its features, and then I will bring you inside. So starting at the front here, we have a beautiful sleek styled grille. You of course have your chrome Toyota emblem. We have projector style halogen headlights. 17-inch steel wheels with full wheel covers. We have color key door handles. Fuel cap will be on the driver's side of the vehicle. On the rear here, we have our lift gate, which of course has its own windshield wiper and your chrome badging. Taillights do wrap up along the side of the vehicle. You have chrome underneath all of those windows, silver painted roof rails across the top, and lastly, you have signals integrated on your mirrors. And there you have it, the exterior of the brand new 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE. So just before I bring you inside of this gorgeous SUV, I would just like to point out that it does come with keyless entry. So simply click unlock on your key fob and that will allow you right into the vehicle. On the driver's side door here, we have our controls for your power windows as well as your power locks. Just underneath, we have a couple spots for bottle storage as well as some regular storage in the driver door. Bringing you inside the vehicle here, on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have our side view mirror controls. Very simple to use. Click it to the left side, use your arrows to adjust, do the same on the right-hand side, and once it's back in this center position, nothing will move. This will dim the lights on your dash. This is part of our Toyota Safety Sense, which I'm very happy to announce does come standard in this vehicle. So this is our lane departure alert with steering assist. So to give you a quick explanation as to how that works is if you do start to drift out of your lane without noticing, hopefully you won't, but if you do, your car is actually going to sense that. It's going to alert you that you're doing it, it's going to take over your steering, and it's going to pull you back into the lane that you're supposed to be in and hopefully stop an unwanted collision. This here is our locking differential, seeing as it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Down here is where you can pop your hood, and just down on the floor there is your fuel cap release. On the steering wheel, we have tons of controls. They are mostly for audio visual, so you do have your volume up and down, as well as your up and down arrows, your pickup and your hang up for Bluetooth. We have our mode button, our voice recognition, which works wonders by the way. All of these here are for your multi-information display, which you can see right in the center of your dash here. Just underneath, this is also part of our Toyota Safety Sense. This is our dynamic radar cruise control. So you have your cruise down here as per usual, but with our dynamic radar, it actually sends out a sonar to the car in front of you and it can track their speed and adjust your car's speed to match them. So I think that's a pretty awesome safety feature. A couple other things that are included in our Toyota Safety Sense is our pre-collision system with pedestrian detect, and we also have automatic high beams, which work wonders as well. But let's talk about the entertainment system. So in the center here, we are looking at a 6.1-inch touchscreen display. It does come integrated with AM, FM, Bluetooth, a CD player, as well as a reverse camera. So I'll quickly throw it into reverse for you just to show you how clear that picture is. You can see the dealership behind us there. Yet another wonderful safety feature. Just underneath that screen, we have our air control. Very simple to use, all big dials, and of course the centers are push buttons. Underneath that, we have tons of buttons down here. We have our drive modes, our eco, as well as our sport. We have our heated seat controls for both the driver and the passenger with both high and low settings. We have our windshield wiper de-icer. We have a USB input, an auxiliary input, as well as a power outlet. And there's actually a second power outlet just down there as well. So tons of choices for music, and you can charge your devices at the same time. And while you're charging them, this is a great place to store them, as it does have kind of a sticky pad at the bottom so that they won't slide around when you're on the road. We have another storage container down here, as well as two big cup holders. It is an automatic transmission, however you can flip it over to Tiptronic if you would prefer to do gear changes yourself. Definitely a great feature, especially when you're towing things around. We have a center console here, which does have a tray in the top, as well as a bigger compartment just underneath. And as for the seats are a beautiful bucket seat. They are cloth upholstery done in black, and they do have a bit of a patterning going down the center of them. So they're not just comfortable, they're also actually quite eye-catching. Up top here, we have our dual overhead illuminated vanity mirrors. And lastly, we have a little sunglass holder with a little cushy pad on the inside so that nothing gets scratched. So there you have it, the front seat of the 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE. Bringing you into the rear seat of the vehicle, that cloth upholstery is carried throughout, as well as the patterning going down the center of the seats. So again, they're not just comfortable, they're also quite eye-catching. Bringing you inside the vehicle here, we do have contoured front seat back, so there's a bit of a curve to that seat, and it just allows for a little more legroom from the back passengers to the seats in front of them. We also have seat back pockets in both the driver as well as the passenger side seat. We have bottle holders in both the doors, as well as the ability of opening and closing our own windows, of course. If you only have 2 or 1 person back here, this center seat does flip down. It gives you access to 2 cup holders as well as an armrest. And if you would like to charge your devices while sitting in the back seat here, we do have our very own power outlet located right there for you. So no need to run cords to the front of the vehicle. Everything can stay nicely tucked away in the rear. Now, one more thing for a little more added comfortability, these rear seats are actually able to recline. So bring on those long car rides because absolutely everybody will be comfortable in the RAV4. So one thing that definitely draws people towards SUVs is the amount of room that they have for cargo. So just underneath here, there's a button to open your lift gate. Very simple, it does have a bit of an assisted opening. Inside, we are given tons of space. You could fit everything that you would need for like a 3-week-long camping trip back here. If you're a sports player, have some big hockey bags that you want to throw back here, I'm sure you could fit at least 2 or 3. If you do have longer gear, say you're working on a job site and have some building materials, we do have a 60-40 folding back seat, so you can flip either the big half or the small half down, fit that long gear, and still have room for some passengers. Or of course, you have the option of flipping both of those seats down. You will eliminate the back seats, but you will definitely extend that cargo space. Now, good thing to point out, if you are going to fold those seats down, they will go 100% completely flat for you. So I think that's pretty awesome. They've also included a tonneau cover for us. So very simple to use. There's just little inserts on the sides, clip it in just like that, and everything that you do have in the trunk here will stay nicely tucked away from the eyes of the passengers. To close your lift gate, there's just a handle right here. And again, it's very simple to open and close. And there you have it, the cargo space. Now, if you haven't fallen in love with this SUV yet, you're about to, because yes, I'm going to talk about the engine. So under the hood here, we are looking at a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with dual variable valve timing and intelligence. Now, not only does this engine give you tons of power and a really fun ride, it's also very fuel efficient as well. So you're looking at approximately 9.5 liters for 100 kilometers, which brings you to about $1,700 a year in fuel. Now, keep in mind that this is an SUV with 1,500 pounds of towing capabilities. So that fuel efficiency to me is just out of this world. Not only is this car gorgeous from the exterior and interior, it's spacious and comfortable, packed full of amazing safety features, and the best part of it all, yep, you guessed it, it's not going to hurt that bank account for you either. So there you have it. It was my absolute pleasure to introduce you to the brand new 2017 RAV4 all-wheel drive LE with a standard package in a beautiful silver. And if you like what you're watching, go check out our YouTube channel because we have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. And also, keep in mind that the remainder of the 2017 vehicles will be released very shortly. So I hope to see you on our channel. Don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Have a good one, guys.